Mm.
Hey,
Hey Nikki, how are you?
good, how are you?
Good. Good, good. All right. So we might start with a grounding, if that's okay.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, so feel free to close your eyes, find a comfortable position, and take some slow, deep breaths. And start to feel where you can feel breathing happening in your body. You might be able to hear it, or maybe you can feel it in your throat, in your nostrils, in your chest, or in your belly. Start to welcome a sense of curiosity as you watch this breathing happening without you needing to force it, change it, fix it, control it. Just notice how breathing happens on its own. Resting your awareness on the sensations that come with breathing. Opening up the space in your body now for this breathing to fill your body. If you can, allow your body to be breathed, or let this breath travel where it wants to. Breathing in life and breathing out light. Breathing in life and breathing out light. Now bring your attention to your emotions, the sensations you can feel. Just noticing what's here. Starting to meet yourself today. Starting to feel where you can feel your emotions without needing to put any label on it. And you open up this space for this feeling to express itself the way it wants to, without forcing it, fixing it, controlling it. And now start to tune into your heart space. Allowing your spiritual team to gradually usher in to support you. And allowing love in. Noticing how love feels in its presence with you. And notice how that might have shifted your sensations, your feelings, how you feel inside. And then start to intend how you'd like to feel. How would you like to feel? And then hold space for yourself with both your present self and your desire. And noticing how you can meet this desire for yourself right now. And now start to welcome your goals, your intentions, your dreams into your heart space, like their presence that you're unwrapping. Welcome this feeling. Notice this feeling that you can feel as these dreams, goals, and intentions come alive. Really notice where you can feel it. Build this relationship with it, with this feeling. Of this dream manifesting. Notice how it feels in your body to integrate and embody this experience, this desire, this goal. And once again, can you hold both parts of you, so your present self and this future self? Or perhaps it turns into one. This one self that is the vehicle for your soul to express itself in exciting ways, in different ways. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Holding a deep sense of gratitude for this loving support that you have. And coming back when you're ready. Mm. How are you feeling?
Yeah, good. That felt really nice.
Mm. Mm. Lovely.
Sorry, I'm just trying to get more comfortable.
Yes, that's okay. Hmm. So last week I remember your intentions were about just developing, not just, but like really honing in on your practice so you can stay close to yourself and what's
Yeah.
important to your needs. Is that what your focus is still? Has there or has there been a shift or has something been added to that?
Yeah, I think I've added like really trying to work on trust, like going with my intuition a lot
Oh,
more, like just even with the links. So yeah.
fantastic. Great. And do you have any questions about your intuition or any challenges that you've had?
It's just actually just following it sometimes, even just with little things.
Yeah. Mhm. Okay, cool. So how would
Mm.
you like to use today then, Nikki? Because this is for you and this is um yeah, I mean I'm not sure what else I can share to support you with that, but I'd love to help you if I can. But yeah, it
Yeah.
sounds like
No.
everything's going so well that which is awesome, which is awesome. I'm just yeah, um I'll hand it over to you.
I'm just trying to think what we did last time.
And I think it was a mixture of, I don't know, I've gone blank. Um,
I wrote stuff down, but I don't actually know what we did to get that stuff written.
well, it's more of a coaching call, so it's more of this is a Q&A around,
Mm.
yeah, like what to do and what you're going to do. And yeah, so it's like putting it into action. So is there an action that you're not taking that you'd like to take? Are there steps that you probably you not should be, but need to be taking to bring your bigger vision. Maybe that's the next question. Is there a bigger vision that perhaps you might be a bit afraid of even voicing or looking at because it feels too overwhelming or too big?
Yeah, well, I mean, I definitely would like to work with other people in some capacity, but like I don't know that, like how, like what would I do that side of it at the moment.
Yeah, yeah. Um, and so working with your intuition feels like it's your stepping stone when you're really using your own intuition. Then you're developing that skill. So perhaps then you can use that with others. Does that resonate with you?
Yeah, it does. I feel like it's like something to do with like helping them like regulate their nerve systems, or like something feel better in themselves, or like
Yeah.
in some way. I don't know like what skills I would offer, you know what I mean, in that regard to do it at this point.
Yeah. Okay. Do you think the strategies within the Feel and Heal course could be helpful to share?
Probably, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I suppose there's lots of other like little bits as well too, like because I do like that stuff, but then I also do like the physical somatic exercises where you release stress, like release tension and stress from your body like that way with different exercises. And then but like I just half do little bits of lots of stuff. Like I'm not
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not like a pro at any of it. I just do random stuff.
Yep. But it's enough, right?
But yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I think, I think that's the challenge, isn't it? That we live in a world where we are told, there's definitely benefits of having certificates and actual qualifications, but
Mm,
same time, back in the day, we didn't have any of that. So there
mm,
was no. So, I mean, it's clear to me that you are an intuitive healer. And yeah, however, um, uh, I mean, it is important to know what kind of modality or what exercises you're sharing. Um, but yeah, I think I also want to say it's very common for everyone to feel like they're not professional enough or they're not qualified enough to
mm.
to share this stuff. But there's actually it's not like there's no one who's going to knock on your door and say you don't have the skills or you don't have the qualifications to share this with
Yeah.
people. There's no one. It's just a mental game.
Yeah.
So that's great content for feeling healed.
Yeah.
But, and part of this is, there's only so, and I love that you're getting so much out of the shadow work, the processing.
Mm,
And there's also, I think it would be a shame to keep what you know inside of you when what you do know could can be so helpful for other people, particularly now. I think yeah, I'm just like the events or the decisions that Trump is making is it's not it's not a very stabilizing time. And I think that anyone who has um, these skills, that these practical strategies that actually help, I think are vital at this time. And I'm not sure about you, but um, sometimes I fall into the trap of feeling like because my algorithm shows everyone else who does what I do, that it's saturated and there's to what am I going to offer because there's all these other people doing it?
yeah.
Is that something that you feel?
Yeah. Well, there's heaps of people that do different things. So yeah, I do feel like yeah.
Yeah. And I heard Gabby Bernstein say many years ago that there are there are more people who need help than are helping.
Yeah.
So there will never be more healers than people who need healing.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. It's good when you put it that way, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I would just kind of take the monetization thing away. It's probably not even on the table, but just not even worry about that right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just it's more about just being of service and helping and sharing. I mean, is there a part of you that does want to share this stuff?
There's part of me that wants to help the sharing parts. I'm
Help the
like, what? Yeah. What would I even share?
Well, what are the physical tension release exercises?
Just lady that I follow these things, and there's all sorts of things like you know, like some of them you just like lay on the ground and like tilt your feet from side to side, but like you can
Yep.
feel the difference in your body. I don't even know, it's just a somatic thing. I don't even know what the like proper,
Yep.
if there's enough for it.
Yeah.
And there's just different videos to do, but like you can feel, I can feel the difference in my body after I do them.
Yep. Yep. So, um, this is so perfect, Nikki. Like, um, as I mean, I would, what's the word? I haven't been outside yet, and I feel a little bit flaky. Um, I would credit the person. Like, let's just say you get an
Yeah.
Instagram up. I would credit the person that you're getting it from because that's so connecting, right? Like, it's a
Mm.
community. So what we want to do is we want to build up this community of light that's that's just sharing, that's just expressing, that's just helping, and not in a, patriarchal way where you're going to dominate the world or you're going to be the top of the game because it's just a
Yeah.
facade anyway. Like, no one escapes their humanity. No one escapes, no one arrives at this place where everything's hunky dory like Instagram tells us. So it's like that's doesn't need to be in this. It can just simply be just a woman from WA who has these exercises that are really helpful. And this is, I'm intuiting this Arcturian seed, you know. There are people like you who just need really simple exercises to do that because the reality of our world now is, we're all addicted to these
Yeah.
or and the level of distraction is so high that we do need these grounding exercises to be right there.
Yeah.
How's that feeling?
Yeah. No, it feels better to start like small.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
that's it. It could
Mm.
literally just be like one video a week or one video a month, you know?
Yeah.
And you could just share it with your friends, or I mean, if you can bypass your in-laws, maybe. Or you could do it anonymously. You could you don't even have to put your face on there.
Yeah.
You could
Yeah.
choose a name that's not you.
Yes, that definitely feels nicer to start with.
Yeah,
Mhm.
many people do that. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
How's this feeling?
Yeah, that feels good to like, you know, do something that will help others, but in a, yeah, smaller way.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
so it doesn't have to be like you don't have to leave your job and
Mm.
start this big business, and it's just simply helping in
Yeah.
in the smallest way. We've been sold this idea that it's got to be big and it's got to be we've got to be seven-figure businesses now. Six figures was last season.
Crazy, isn't it?
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah.
What do you most want to share? I think the intuition is a good one too.
I don't know what I most want to share. I just want to most help people feel like better in themselves.
Yep. Do you want to write that down? Like that's your intention here. Yeah.
Yeah.
So perhaps, you could, um, yeah, write a list of the things that you do to help yourself feel better,
Yeah.
whether you do that now or in your own time.
Yeah.
Start an Instagram. Do you want to do that? I don't know. Something else?
No, that feels better to do like a random Instagram and to share stuff that way.
Hmm.
I have to figure out how to use Instagram, but yeah.
Well, do you need help with that? Or do you
uh,
think you can work it out?
I can probably work it out, but I need to actually look at it better.
Yeah. Yeah. So you're on there. So you could create a new account with a different name.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yep. Oh, any fears coming up?
The fact that it would be anonymous feels a lot better. The fear is around it being me.
Yep. Cool.
Mm, yeah.
Fantastic. Do you have other goals, other dreams that you would like to bring through?
Um, no, I don't know, nothing. Like my other stuff's more like, go traveling and
Yeah.
um like have a good relationship with my kids as they get older and stuff like that.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah. That-
Beautiful.
yeah.
Hmm. Yeah. Beautiful things to manifest.
Yeah.
Where would you like to travel to?
There's lots of places. Gonna say, do more of Australia, and then I'd
Yeah.
like to do like Italy and stuff like that. At the
Cool.
moment, the last 2 years we've just gone on holidays to Thailand, into Phuket, and just like gone away. So that's been nice too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Hmm.
Mm. But yeah,
Fantastic.
traveling as a family of five, so logistical.
It's big, isn't it?
Yeah.
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 Mm.
As you know, wrangling kids and like, yeah,
Yeah.
10 places enough at the moment.
So say that again.
Like when we go to Phuket, we're like, no, 10 days in one location.
Yeah, is
That's
enough. Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. We're looking at going to Thailand this year for the first time. And my dad lives there. He has a house there, so we'll be there for 5 days and then yeah, somewhere else. I can't remember what it's called for 5 days. But yeah,
Yeah.
they're gonna hate it. The kids are gonna hate it.
You reckon?
Yeah, I think they'll hate the smells and the food and
Where
probably the
we've
heat.
been, yeah, where we've been in Thailand doesn't smell. Like if you're thinking how Bali has a weird smell, I don't think Thailand has that. Like where we've been, there's been no, like,
Really?
yeah.
Even
Yeah.
flying into Bangkok?
I mean, we didn't go to Bangkok. We went straight to Phuket. But where we've been, like,
Ah,
it wasn't like that at all.
interesting. Okay.
Yeah,
Huh.
because my husband never want to go back to Bali. He's like, no,
Yeah,
not interested in back there ever again.
yeah, yeah.
But yeah, so I don't know. Who knows? Maybe it
Hmm.
won't be, but it could be. You don't know. But
Hmm. Yeah.
but no,
I'll look into that. Anyway.
sorry. um, yeah, I don't know. Like the whole goals thing. It's a weird subject for us because like I feel like we don't really like have like as a family like we don't know where we're going to live. Like things kind of just like we moved to Queensland because I wanted to move to Queensland, and then we were there for like what 7 years, and then we ended up moving back to WA. We didn't really think that was would happen. My husband ended up getting a job, so then we moved back, and then
Yep.
and then we're like, oh, and then he ended up getting a job in Denmark, so then we moved here. We weren't really thinking that was going to happen. I
Yep.
don't know. It's so I don't know. The whole goals thing is kind of, I don't know. Maybe it's that fear of failure, as like, oh, we say we're going to do something and then it won't happen, or like we can't predict what opportunities could come our way. Maybe I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do you feel satisfied with that? Because sometimes I've definitely certainly been in seasons in my life where I'm like, I just don't want to have any goals. I just want to enjoy my life and just, just being is enough. So sometimes, we might feel that like this pressure to have a goal when everyone else has goals, whereas, maybe you're just not in that season. Or is it this fear of failure? Is it, oh, it's just easier to just let life happen and we'll just see what happens. I'm not sure. What can you feel?
I think I'm okay with not knowing, but I think that maybe it would be better to just like have more like joy and like fun moments in amongst what we're doing.
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yep. So,
Um, yeah.
yeah, great. So that's something to invoke, fun.
Mm.
And so do you have ideas around that? Like ideas of what you would like to do?
Not really. I think I don't know whether it's the kids reflecting it back to us, but with three of them, it feels like it's almost impossible to make everyone happy at the same time.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I've certainly experienced that. Um, and I guess, yeah, I've I've kind of learned that you just can't. You just can't make everyone
Mm.
happy
Yeah.
all at the same time.
Mm.
Yeah, and that I've kind of lent into um being okay with some kids not actually enjoying what we're doing, but we're
Yeah.
doing like we've Lee and I have made an executive decision that that's what we're doing, whether you
Mm.
like it or not.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, no, we do that with bigger stuff. I suppose it's just like the day to day stuff. Like you're like, oh, we're gonna have a great afternoon, and then you're like, I don't know, like yesterday, Delilah's like, I want to bake, and I'm like, oh, yeah, okay, we can do that. And then Spencer's like, oh, I want to bake too, and then it turns into a giant argument.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I don't want to bake with anyone anymore.
Yeah, yeah. Nikki, I think that's just life.
I know, but like, I think I'm gonna get me down too much sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, what does it mean about you that I don't know, is it that you didn't want to bake or that it didn't work out or yeah, what is it?
Mm.
What's the worst bit about it?
That it's like I have to pick who gets disappointed.
Yeah. Wow. That's rough. I can feel that that's upsetting. So, what does it mean about you that the kids are upset? What are you noticing?
Sorry.
What are you noticing?
Oh, there's like just a massive lump here, and I just didn't want to like talk to start with because it was there. Um,
Yeah.
it's like I don't want them to like feel like they're not important, like that like they're left out. Um, yeah,
Can you remember times where you felt you were left out and that you weren't important?
I still feel like it now.
And where can you feel that in your body?
It's right here,
Is it lumpy or something different?
the giant lump.
Giant lump, yeah. Can you find the space in your head where there's no lump?
Yeah,
And below the lump, can you find space?
yeah.
Is there space on the side inside your neck or is it outside?
I can feel like space in my cheeks.
Yeah. hmm Yeah, beautiful. Does it have a color?
It's like a reddy orange color.
Yeah. Does it have space inside of it?
Mm-mm.
No. Does it want to move or move into the space around it or stay where it is?
It wants to move.
So let it move. Open up the space around it and get behind it so it can be your tour guide and show you to a new part of your body, allowing it to express itself just as it wants to. And say, thank you for being here. You're welcome to stay as long as you like. You're welcome to move as much as you like. I see you. I feel you. I'm with you. I'm right by your side. I love you. And where is it now?
It's down in my stomach.
Yeah. Is it settling there or is it still moving?
It's staying there.
Yeah. So you can breathe with it. So breathe in with the feeling and then breathe out with space. Breathe in with the feeling. Breathe out with space. Not trying to get rid of anything here, but just breathing with it. And then just notice how this feeling might have responded to your breathing. How does it feel?
It doesn't feel too bad now. Now I just feel frustrated.
Mm-hmm. Can you give me some more information? Or you don't know why you feel frustrated?
I feel frustrated that it feels like it's such little things that are holding me back
Mm-hmm. Holding you back from what?
from like doing more stuff and feeling safe or doing what I, you know.
doing what you want to do.
Mm.
And where can you feel that frustration in your body?
It's in my face,
Yeah,
like through here. I feel like I like pulling a funny face, like the muscles are like tight.
yeah. So it feels tight.
Mm.
Yeah. Can you hold space for this feeling and say it's okay to pull the funny face? Just do that mentally. This funny face is welcome. I see you. I feel you. I'm with you. I love you. And just ask it, what does it need?
Time and space.
Mhm. Can you give it time and space right now? Just by sitting with it. And being with it. And allowing it to express itself just as it wants to. Thank you for being here. I'm with you. You're welcome here. You're important to me. You belong here. And how is this feeling responding to your love?
It's softening.
Yeah. How does that feel now?
Yeah, heaps better. Thank you.
Mm, yeah. And any insight? Did any insight come from that?
I just feel like I'm really like probably hyper aware of like things that I think like other people or my kids could perceive as like I I sorry, I'll just. It's like I'm hyper aware to other people's emotions because I'm trying to make everyone else happy.
Wow. It sounds like a big realization. Is it? Yeah. Hmm. So the next question you can ask is, what if you stopped making everyone happy?
Mm. I don't know. It just feels like a lot.
Yeah. 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 So you just start there. Yeah. So
Mm.
where does it feel a lot in your body?
It's in my stomach.
And if you could describe that sensation in your stomach, how would you describe it?
Kind of just feels like an uneasiness.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And if you were to look at that word uneasiness on a sheet of paper, how would it look?
I can get the U and the N.
Hey,
Get the U and the N.
just the U and the N.
Don't get any of the other letters. Yeah.
Yeah, good. Okay, so look at the U and the N. Whether it's a flash or it's really clear, either way. And if this uneasiness could tell you something, if it could hand you a message, what would that be?
That's not my job to make everyone else happy.
Not your job to make everyone else happy. And as you try that on, how does that feel? It's not your job to make everyone else happy.
It feels kind of uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm. And where is the uncomfortable?
Across my chest.
Mm-hmm. Is it a tightness or pressure or heaviness or something else?
It's kind of tightness.
Yep. Mhm. How big is it? Is it right across your chest?
Yeah.
Can you make it tighter just by looking at it with your feeling eyes?
Yeah.
Is it changing shape or staying the same?
It just kind of goes back.
Back to being less tight or tighter?
Yeah, going back to being less tight.
So it wants to be less tight.
Mm.
So let it be less tight. Just follow what it wants to do. So use your intuition here and just let it do what it wants to do, trusting and opening and allowing. I see you, I'm with you, I love you, I feel you. You can express yourself just as you'd like to. I love you. And what happened there?
Um, Most of it went. There's just a little bit on the right side.
Good. So if there's a little bit on the right side, it'll have something more to say. You're doing well, Nikki. Or it has a need. What does it need?
It wants me to practice putting myself first.
Okay, and try this one on. I'm learning to put myself first. Mm. How does that feel?
Yeah, it's good.
Well done, Nikki. That was an intensive, almost a full somatic healing session.
Yes.
Mm.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Lots of processing, lots of wonderful, juicy, good processing that you just, yeah, kept tending to. So well done. Mm. So I think your action step is, yeah, finding ways. How can you put yourself first? And getting comfortable with, like I'll give you some practical strategies. Like when my kids aren't happy about stuff, I will choose not to say anything. I'll look the other way so I'm not triggered by their facial expressions or, my son's so manipulative. He's like, oh well, I guess I'll have the most boring night. because you're not letting me on the screen. I guess I've wasted those last 24 hours waiting to go on a screen. He's really manipulative. So
Yeah.
it's just, yeah, my practice is just not saying anything, not biting, not,
Yeah.
not engaging in it. So kind of taking my power back, and as
Yeah.
uncomfortable as it is, it's like, okay, I can do this. I can weather this storm that my child is expressing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not sure. Is that helpful?
Yeah, it's good. I probably try and say too much when I should just leave
Yeah.
it.
Another one is leaning back, because, people pleasers we're always morphing into other people's energy.
Yeah.
So if you lean back, it's like you're separate from your kids who
Yeah.
are your it's very easy to merge and morph with their energy, be
Mm.
affected by them. So when you lean back, it's like a physical reminder that you are your own separate person. You're the
Yeah.
person who's directing, you're directing the household.
Hmm.
This is what um, you're deciding, and I can sit through the discomfort of my kid being upset.
Yeah.
Mm.
Mm.
How does that
Thank you.
sound?
Yeah.
No
No,
worries.
we'll try that.
Yeah, beautiful. Lovely. Well, thanks for hanging out today.
Volunteer
A pleasure as always. Have we got a call this week or
tomorrow.
tomorrow?
Yeah.
Wow. I hope you're not sick of me by the end of the week.
No, it'll be good. I'm gonna say it's my first day in 8 weeks where I haven't had the kids or been at work, so it'll be
Tomorrow?
good. Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
Mm.
Fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like, I'm very happy to offer a somatic healing session if that's what you're wanting. But then if you're also just wanting a really blissed out spiritual experience, then I can do that too. So yeah,
Yeah.
just feel into that, and yeah,
Yeah.
we'll go with
Awesome.
whatever you want. Mm.
Thank you. Have a
No
good day.
worries. You too. All right. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah. Bye.
Okay.